Now you got a digital product, you got a 30-day meal prep plan. You can create a membership or subscription for individuals and group. Then you can do in-person training, individual or group. You can do consulting because this is what you love to do. Maybe other people want to come and learn from you. Hey guys, it's Danny here, the Multiple Streams Queen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I am so excited that you guys are here. I got some special things on the horizon for y'all. I know that the economy is kind of shaky and some people are nervous. And so I'm going to do something different on my channel. I hope you guys appreciate it and you guys are open to it. I know that you're probably on this channel either because you already started an Airbnb business or you want to start an Airbnb or short-term rental business. But I do understand that if you're living paycheck to paycheck, making minimum wage, it can be a little bit harder for you to accumulate those startup funds when you're trying to start your first property. So what I want to do, what me and my friends have decided to do is we're going to do a little series. I'm going to bring the subject matter experts on and talk to you about different avenues that you can think about that don't have a lot of upfront costs, right? I have a colleague that has an Amazon store. So she does it with products. She does arbitrage with products. You know, Airbnb, the way that I do it, I do rental arbitrage, right? Essentially, I can rent it at one price and I can then go and rent it for a higher price once I get it furnished to my guests. So she uses products and she does arbitrage. So I'm going to let her dive deeper into that. I have friends that invest in tax deeds and tax liens for literally pennies on the dollar. Like she can get properties for as low as $500. Properties are parcels of land for as low as $500. So I have a lot of amazing friends that I'm excited that we're lining up and we're doing interviews with to highlight them and their industries and what they do and show you and tell you how you can actually get started in that industry as well. So I'm excited about that. But today, what we're going to be talking about, I'm gonna kick this series off. Okay. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, right? I'm gonna kick this series off and tell y'all how I make and bring in an additional 5 figures in my business every single year with something called digital products. Hit the subscribe button because I'm going to give y'all some gems. Okay. If you already subscribed, share this channel with somebody else because I'm about to give y'all some gems. Okay. What is a digital product? Like for one, what is a digital product? A digital product, if you've ever heard people say, oh, you do it once, you put it on sale and you can make money in your sleep. You literally can if you set it up right. So a digital product is an ebook, a course, a recording of a webinar, recording of a workshop. It is something that you literally do one time and it continues to make you money over and over and over and over again. That is what a digital product is. About to drop some gems on y'all. That is what a digital product is. Like I know how to get started in Airbnb or short-term rental. I took the knowledge that I have in my head, I put it in the ebook and I put it for sale. I wrote down my thoughts. I made it all fancy and pretty, put it on the platform, put a price tag on it and put it out there for sale for other people to buy that want to know the information that I got in my head. Right. And if you're wondering, yes, I've gotten eBooks, workshops, courses, classes, webinars, master classes. I am not afraid to invest in myself. I am not afraid to invest in my business. So even right now, I still have a business mentor. I am still in different programs, expanding my knowledge on my business, right? So I can grow. I have mentors. Let me say that right. I have mentors. And if you don't know in business, you can have different mentors that specializes in different things that can help you in a particular area in your business. But let's get into the digital products. So let's just say, like me, I'm a nurse, right? So I'm going to use myself as an example. Let's just say I went through nursing school. I was able to ace all of my tests, right? I can read, study. I would go in, I can ace my tests. So when it came time for me to take my licensure exam, which is called the NCLEX, let's just say I was able to pass that on the first try, like easy breezy, no problem. I was able to study for it. I went in, I wasn't nervous. I took the test, I passed and got my license. Everybody doesn't have that same experience. I know friends that struggle all throughout nursing school with their tests, right? I had test anxiety, which I didn't know but I had a resource counselor and I was telling her kind of the things that I'm going through before my test and during my test. And she was like, it sounds like you have test anxiety. She gave me some techniques to use right before my test. I started to use them and I got much better at taking my test. Like better as in barely passing from like C's, low B's to acing. 92%, 94, 98% on all of my tests because I alleviated that anxiety. Everybody doesn't have that same experience going to sit down and take their NCLEX and it's easy. Oh, okay, I know this, bam, 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 get everything right. Everybody doesn't have that experience. Just like the SATs and the ACTs, there are tutors. Some people just catch on to things just like that, where other people, they need a little bit more time, a little bit more studying, right? They may get a tutor or somebody to help them with test taking strategies or to help them to comprehend and retain the information. And so everybody doesn't have the same experience of getting a hold of something, learning it, retaining it, and being able to implement it or to do it. So let's just say I'm a master test taker. I do good. I can study and retain information and be able to go and pass my test. Because other people don't have that same experience, you can then become a tutor. I can tutor other nursing students on how to study, how to retain, and how to appropriately pick the right answer on your test. Because sometimes you'll hear people like, oh my God, they have like trick questions on here, and they're really not, right? What did you study? What did your book say? What did the literature say? Right. And so I can then start to tutor people, but I'm only one person. So I can only tutor so many people. So maybe I want to put together a workbook for nurses. It's information that I took from my head. I have to do it one time. I sit down and organize that information into a workbook that'll be helpful for other people, giving them the strategies, the tools, the resources that help me to study appropriately, to retain the information, and then to go and to pass my test. I can put it in a workbook for other nurses. That workbook, either I can print out paper, right? And I can pass out papers, or I can put it on some platforms that I'm going to give you, these platforms on a computer, and people can literally just go and purchase it at their leisure. Everybody doesn't want to walk around with tons of paper, right? Maybe they're going to keep it on their desktop or on their computer. So then that is then turned into a digital product. Let's just say I put on a class or an actual live workshop, giving the same information, but maybe going a little bit more in depth. I put that live workshop on, I record it. Maybe I have some virtual attendees, some people that are going to attend via Zoom. I record it, I do it one time. And because I'm only one person and I only want to take on so many people to tutor and to help in the physical, I can take that workshop recording and I can sell it to people. Something that you did one time. So you are the subject matter expert at something. There's something that you're really good about, that you love doing. So let me take that back. There's something that you are really amazing at doing, because you may not love everything that you're great at doing. Something that you are just excellent at. Without a shadow of a doubt, people know they can come to you. They always come to you like, hey, can you decorate my baby shower? Hey, can you help me with some ideas to decorate my wedding? Like, they always come to you for those type of things. You may not love doing it, but you're really good at it. Then there are things that you absolutely love doing. If you didn't have to get paid for it, you would still do it. What are those things? For me, I love being a nurse. And I tell people all the time, like, if the world's coming to an end and we're self-destructing, I would go out there and I would help people. I love being a nurse. I love educating people. I love it. Okay. I love it. I didn't like the politics that were going on in the hospital that I worked at, but I love actually being a nurse. I love my interaction with my patients, with my visitors. I love to be able to educate them when they were confused or didn't understand something. I love to break it down for them and for them to have that light bulb moment like, oh, okay, I get it. I love that. Right? So what are those things that you love doing that you would do for free if you had to? And then what are the things that people call on you to do that you may not necessarily love? You could love it, right? But you may not necessarily love. Let's say you're a gym rat. You love going to work out. I'll be the first to say, I will sign up. You can be my personal trainer. Because I go in the gym and I am lost and confused and like, guess I'm gonna go get on the treadmill or the Stairmaster because leg day, arm day, like That's like foreign language to me. Okay. You know, the exact machines that you're supposed to get on, how many reps you're supposed to do for your leg day, your arm day, your back day. Like that's your thing. Let's take it a step further. You know what you're supposed to eat, how many calories you're supposed to have. The portions, like that is your thing. You have friends that call on you like, hey, I'm thinking about getting the membership. Can you help me? And you're like, sure, yeah. Like I'm going to be there anyway. So yeah, that is your thing that you love to do, your natural gift. You love doing it already. People like me, I don't know nothing about the gym. Yes, I would go. I personally just had a trainer myself, but that is not my thing. There's only so much of you. There's only so far you can stretch yourself. So what can you do? You can create digital product. You can create a nutritional workbook. Let me give you a 30-day plan, meal prep plan, what you can eat, what you can't eat. Like, let me give you that. That's the first digital product. You can create a membership or a subscription. You don't have to be in the same state as me. You don't even have to be in the same gym as me. I've done that before where I had a trainer and it was virtual. I would literally be on FaceTime with her. I would set her somewhere on the floor or wherever on a little stand, and she would say, okay, that machine, I need you to go do this many reps. Then I want you to head to this station and do this many reps. You don't know how to do it, let me show you the correct form. I'm going further than digital products, so I'm hoping y'all catching these gems. You can do that individually or in a group session. So sometimes people are not comfortable with group sessions. They may want their one-on-one time. Now you got a digital product, you got a 30-day meal prep plan. You can create a membership or a subscription for individuals and group. Then you can do in-person training, individual or group. You can do consulting because this is what you love to do. Maybe other people want to come and learn from you. You want to take it a step further, mentoring or coaching. Consulting is typically on a one-time basis. You call me, you tell me what it is that you're looking to do, and a consultant can help in that arena. Someone wants long-term, like I need you to teach me for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That is something longer. That turns into like a mentorship or a coaching. But let me tell you where you're going to house your digital products. So a digital product, again, can be an ebook, just like a regular book, but it's electronic. That's why they call it an ebook. So it's an electronic book. Put your thoughts, write them down on an app called Canva, Canva, Canva. You've never been on Canva, you have been missing out. Go on Canva. And they literally have ebook templates already there for you. You can take your brand colors, your fonts, and you can make the ebook your own. And you're going to put your thoughts, your ebook onto the template that they have. They make it easy for you. Then you download it from Canva. Once you finish in that ebook, you should let people know. Tell them a little bit about you and what you do and why you do it. Then you go into the content. And at the end of the ebook, tell people how to get a hold of your name, your email, your number. If there's a link to schedule a call, if they want to schedule a call, but tell them how they can get a hold of you. So once you finish that ebook in Canva, there are a few different platforms. There are a lot of different platforms actually that you can use. But I like to use a platform called Gumroad, and I can open up my account. And essentially what I will do is tell the system that, hey, I want to put digital product for sale. I download it into their system or their software. It's very easy, like literally one click. I am not a super techie person. And if I can do it and use it, if you're not super techie, like I promise you, you can use Gumroad, okay? I put a little description about what the ebook is going to be called, the title, then put a price on it. Publish it, and I can just share it with my community. Did it one time. Put it on your Facebook page. Let people know you guys have been asking. I put something together for you. This is where you can get it from. There's a link in my bio. You can grab it from my website, like one time, and people can continuously they come back to that one product and they can purchase it. Another software is called PayHip. Payhip, PayHip, same thing, same step. One time you do that ebook and you put your link out there for people to buy, and they can continuously purchase as many as they want. They can share it with whomever and purchase as many ebooks as they want. If you've never heard, you can also do the same thing on Etsy. I've never used Etsy to sell digital products, but it is possible for you to sell ebooks and courses and everything on Etsy. If you want, you can take it a step further and get like a Shopify store for your digital products. There's Thinkific. There are tons of different platforms, but the most simplest ones, or the first ones that I gave you, is Gumroad and PayHip. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. use a quick and easy platform for you to house your digital products. And again, if you create another digital product, you just go back and put it on there. So say you create another ebook or a workbook or a journal, do the same thing. Put it on there, put a description, put a title on it, put a price tag on it, and let people know where they can find it so they can go and purchase it and support you. Courses, the same thing. Do not overcomplicate it. Gumroad and PayHip has the ability to house your course. Again, there are tons of different platforms that you can use for courses, a ton. Thinkific, Teachable, Kartra, Samcart. Like I can go on and on. There are so many different platforms. I don't want you guys to overcomplicate it or overthink it. I am not giving you no affiliate links for Gumroad or PayHip, but I know that those are the most easiest and simple platforms for you to house digital products and put them for sale that I have been able to use. Gumroad pays you weekly, and PayHip, I am not sure how they pay you, but those are the most simplest platforms that I've been able to use to sell digital products. And literally every single year I make 5 figures in my business from digital products. So if I do a webinar or a class and I record it, I can put it for sale because someone may have missed it. Maybe they had to work and they're like, hey, can I get the replay? Can I purchase the replay? Sure. Here's the link for that. So I hope you guys picked up what I put down. Whatever your area of genius is, whatever you're good at, and please don't sit there and say, nobody's going to pay for that. There's literally somebody making millions of dollars doing something that you thought nobody would pay for. I think one of the top producing creators on Thinkific or Teachable has a sewing or knitting class or course. Like, guys, do not overcomplicate it. Don't let imposter syndrome kick in and tell you what nobody is going to buy. If somebody comes for you for something all the time, people literally will pay for it, okay? There are women out there with classes teaching you how to do sex positions, and their classes are sold out. So don't sit there and sell yourself short and say what people won't pay for. Your people is out there. Your peoples are out there. The people that need what you're selling, they are out there. Use those apps. Use Canva, Gumroad, and PayHip to put your digital products for sale. Like, don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. I hope that was helpful to someone. And we're going to be having some more sessions with other subject matter experts. And I'm going to talk to you guys about the different streams that I have just in my life in general on this channel, because I want y'all to win. This is information I could have put in the video. I could have put it for sale, but I'm sharing it with y'all for free on this channel, right? It is really, really super simple. Okay. Really simple. A lot of times we just overthink it. I don't want y'all to overthink it. Okay. Hope that was helpful. I hope that my friends coming on and sharing their industries with you guys will be helpful. I know it's going to be helpful. So I'm excited about it. But stick around. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, right? And get notified when we're dropping new videos every week. All right, guys. See you later. Danny here.